and the world is 23 degrees sideways. Not me, just the rest of the world. So let's talk a little bit more about red lines, okay? Previous video I was talking about coin counters, and I talked about red lines a little bit. Red lines are things that prevent success. Not equity, not equal opportunity, success. And what I want to get into with that is that success has different meanings, different variations, different scales. It's kind of people like to talk about a spectrum. Everything's on a spectrum. Well, success really is, okay? And the ability to achieve success is on a spectrum. And some of it is external factors. Some of those external factors really don't make sense or really do hurt you. And they don't apply to other people. It's not that they're class-based, although that's one way to look at it. They're situational. And the difference in the situation can be so minor. Like change counting machines and where you live. The idea of saving. Gas station access. Corner stores. I've known a lot of teenagers who just went downhill fast because they lived in gated suburb communities where they were 1.5 miles from being able to get to a 7-Eleven. They're trapped. They are inside a fucking prison yard, okay? They go out of their house and they go down to this little manufactured park thing that the contractors put in 20 years ago to build the gated community, and it's just shitty, okay? And then they have to go walk all the way around through these walls to get out of the entire prison, the whole housing complex. It's like a square mile, maybe half mile. But no, a lot of these things, there's 640 acres there, okay? You go out and then you have to walk all the way around. And then you have to find a road and get to a 7-Eleven or Safeway. Sometimes a grocery store is actually closer. And there's no life. Like, what do? You sink into yourself. You get a little twisted and a little weird. This is not right. Okay? This is a red line. This is not what most people think of as a red line. The socioeconomic keeps you down, keeps you from getting rich. It's not all about rich, okay? It's about opportunity. And it's about opportunities to make opportunities. Opportunities to access opportunities. We're not talking about the opportunity like, oh, you didn't go to a good school, you never had a chance to succeed. That's not what this is. This is literally, you don't have a chance to live, okay? You may live in a $500,000 house, okay? That's a cheap house. Kind of an old gated community, like I said, 20 years ago. They built a little park and they ignored it. So, $500,000 home. It's not like you're lower class. It's not like you're actually in a position where, if only he could go to school instead of having to work. It's not that, okay? But this is very much a social red line. Now, social is more important to the human brain, to the human psychology, and to the human soul than economic, okay? Social opportunity is more important than economic opportunity. Understand that. It's really important, okay? Not going to get into the spiritual side on this video, but we'll deal with social. Social opportunity is more important than economic opportunity, okay? You take these kids and you put them in a whole little fenced freaking, they're not castles, they're prisons, okay? They're like little bubble worlds, except that they don't have anything in them except closed doors on other houses. Okay? Can you imagine being in a bubble world where you had like 3 parks, 2 corner stores, a little library, like an 1980s Phoenix, Arizona retirement trailer park. You have a community center where people hang out. You have a swimming pool. You have a tennis court. People actually use it and talk to each other. That's great. Those are gated communities too. They're trailer parks and they're retirement homes, And they're awesome, but they're gated communities. Take that, and then imagine that with no way out, because you can't drive, because you're a kid. No actual park that works. No corner store. No 7-Eleven. No theater. No pool. No tennis court. What the fuck do you do? Go slowly mad. Go slowly mad. That's a red line. It's not the kind of red line you were expecting. But hey, I don't know where these videos are going to go either.